It is me, Marin, and I am here to make a spooky video. Happy Halloween, guys. Hi, it's me, Marin. Sorry about that. I just have a little fun. So let's get into this video. Right here, I'm starting out with like my basic sketch. I didn't keep that in the screen recording time, and then after I did my basic sketch, I have my like red standard outline, like my cleaner sketch, and then I decide on what colors I'm gonna put in the piece. So that's what you just saw right there. Okay, so here I am just like outlining the piece with the colors that it needs to be. So I kind of work in sections, I feel like. So right now I'm working on like the body and the skin outline only, and then I kind of like messed up and did the dress a little bit, and then I was like, wait, we're just doing the skin, so don't do it. And then I added a new layer, and then now I'm drawing the dress again. It's so funny how kind of like my brain works when I'm making these sketches. I feel like I kind of just work in sections and layers. So I'll go from like this figure, and I'll try to do as much as I can, but you'll see like, I don't know, am I thinking correctly? Maybe, okay, just forget what I just said. But yeah, so I'm doing all the red for the body and like what the body needs, and then I'm doing the skin here. Oh yeah, and then I think I don't fill in the skin for the legs yet. Because I didn't like figure out the space yet. Yeah, so I just leave it. So don't worry about that. I'll come back to the legs. And now I'm working on the hair. So yeah, I wanted it to be kind of like flowing, like the music was flowing from her, and like it was like flowing out of the piano to like be in her and be like a kind of like continuous motion. So that's why I have the like blue specks coming into her hair. Kind of also like it could go either direction. So it could go from like her hair back into the piano, or it could go from like the piano into her hair kind of deal. So yeah, I like the design of this piece, honestly. I do, because I put so much effort into this stinking piano, and I was trying something here with the lines where I was making like all the lines blue that were like inside the piano, and then everything on the outside of the piano was just black like normal. And so took me a minute to like outline it, but I honestly really like how it came out. But I don't know, it's definitely my first time drawing like a huge instrument. It's kind of out of my comfort zone for sure. And especially this position of the figure, like side profiles, I am very scared of because I do not draw noses. And the reason I don't draw noses is kind of stupid. It's just I don't like how they look on pictures. I think they're too pointy or too rounded. And like I do think in other illustrations, like people make good noses, but I just can't. I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to make them yet. Like I'm not ready for it. Maybe in like a month or two I'll try out some noses, but you see in this piece I don't make the nose very prominent, and I think that's why I kind of don't like how the face ended up turning out in the end, but we'll get there. So yeah, I'm still finishing up with the piano. It's crazy how long like the pre-sketch took, like even before I started the recording of me doing this. And then I still feel like me coloring it in took so long. Like this piece just kind of took me a long time because this was my first piece that I did like a full screen recording of. So I was like really nervous to like show you guys the process, but I'm excited about it. It's just that like now talking about it is really awkward, and I don't even feel comfortable doing this. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm also still sick, so hopefully that isn't too bothersome in this recording. I have no idea though. The sinus infection or allergy cold thing is still bothering me, so just bear with me. I'm gonna blow my nose for a sec. Still okay. There you go. You can hear a little sniff. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I really don't know what else to say right here because I'm just coloring it in. And honestly, it takes me so long to color it in. And now we're onto the legs, okay? And now all right, the rest is colored in. Okay, so now I'm working on the stool. Yeah, because she's just kind of floating there, but you can't really tell because I have the sketch line still. Yeah, I just like see even that like part of the where the foot is, where she's touching the note thing to like play the piano. I don't play the piano, so I don't actually know what it is, but like it's a little off right there, and I can't stop looking at it. I just can't, and it's hard. Like it's hard when you have a piece and you work so hard on it. Like I spent hours on this piece and I still hate it, Like and that's kind of why I wanted to make the video about it because I just don't like this piece, but when I was working on it, I was so determined to finish it and I just kept going, which is I don't know if this is like some sort of lesson in like art practice, like you just make things until it's finished and it doesn't matter if you like it or not, but you still do it. I've been like thinking about this thing that I heard recently where it's like quantity over quality when like making things, and I think there's some like truth in that. I think if you make something sort of bad every day, it'll get you more better than like spending every day on like one piece. Like, so here I am sitting over my computer, like my iPad, for like 2 hours trying to do this drawing, which isn't even that long. And or I could have been spending 2 hours on something else that's not even finished yet. So like I'm just glad that I finished this piece and I got it out there and I posted it and it's done and I don't have to think about it ever again. Like, see, okay, so here I'm working on the face, and it's what I'm talking about earlier where I was saying that the nose is just weird, and you can see that here. And yeah, so now I'm about done with this. But yeah, moral of the story, just make something every single day, even if you don't like it, because it's still gonna turn into something good and you're gonna learn something from it. Like, so this piece, what I learned from is that I need to get better at my side profiles, and I also need to work on my perspective some more. So I'm still glad I did this piece, even though I kind of hate it. Oh yeah, and I sped up the floor part because I knew you guys wouldn't want to watch me just like drawing in the floors. So, yep, that is the video. If you have any more questions about how I make things, like, and what the process is, just comment down below. I'm making another video of another drawing I did soon, so I'll be answering more questions then. But thanks guys for staying this long, and I hope you like and subscribe.